Hello guys, welcome to another video of Carolina ADC. In the title video, we have some LPVOs from the guys at Triton. Now I have reviewed one of the night vision type scope. I'll notate it somewhere at the end of this video so you can watch it. But they have very affordable LPVOs, and I was kind enough to send these two LPVOs for my rifles here. And I thought it was going to be a great opportunity to showcase what they have available. Again, the market of scope, red dots, and everything is so saturated. There's so many options out there, but is cheap good now or expensive still good, or vice versa? Whichever it is, I think there's options available for certain specific things that you want to do. Now, these are going to be first and second focal plane. I prefer second focal plane because I like my reticle to stay the same throughout the magnification. First focal plane is going to change when you magnify and everything. Now both are going to be illuminated reticle of this. They have 6 brightness setting, but also they have on and off between the settings of the brightness, which makes it easier. So you have to turn it all the way around to cut it off and turn it back up all the way around to, set it to the brightness that you like to be. So that makes it easier. I'm glad a lot of companies are doing this. I said in the past, I wish they did that, so it makes it a little bit easier to go back and forth for it. But I'll show you a reticle. So around here, what this reticle looks like, I took a picture of it. But that reticle is going to be the same for both optics. Now the glass clarity, it is decent. It's not the best out there in the world like the high-end scopes, but it's going to do the job when you need to and everything. Again, they're both 1:6. Now this is 1:6 to 24, and this is 1:6 about 20 second focal plane, and they're going to be compact size LPVOs. They both come with cantilever mounts, as you can see here, which is nice, I think, in my opinion. This model is going to have the captive turrets. This one's going to be open. You just pop it up and push it back down to adjust your elevation, windage, whatever it may be. Both take batteries right here on the side compartment, so it gives you the the option to twist the battery if the battery goes dead. But they're all going to be fall-proof, waterproof, whatever you want it to be, shock-proof and everything. And these are very, very inexpensive optics on Amazon. And I'll try to link it here. If not, I'll put it somewhere in the comments. But anyways, LPVOs are great for QD type, mid-range, up-close type things, shooting, whatever it may be. This one comes with flip-up caps, which I don't really like because I always lose them, they pop off and go away. This one comes with kind of bikini style as well. I'll throw them away, so whatever it may be. So I wanted to have some LPVOs that's going to be, again, mid-range and on end. Probably will not shoot any more than 300 yards with something this small. My SBR here is a 12.5-inch rifle. But they are capable to do longer than that, again, with precision. But on that, the glass and everything seems to be very decent, in my opinion, for the price of what you get. Now, time will tell when it comes to this type of optics. Again, there's so many options available out there that pretty much all do the same, but they put the name on it and everything. But Triton got the option, again, for LPVO. They also have night vision stuff, so check those guys out. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and sight these things in. As far as the mounts and everything goes, they're nice, solid aluminum mounts here. They're both about the same. The turrets are going to be nice and smooth, easy to turn and everything. You can remove it if you need to, if you don't want that lever there. And you can do the same for this one as well. On this one, you have a line right here, so it makes it easy to, mount it straight, whatever you want to call it, level. It gives you the option to do that with this LPVO. This one doesn't have, which was interesting. Maybe it's an older model or something, but this one does have it. You got your adjustment eyepiece on the back here, just like any other LPVO scope, and that's pretty much it. Very compact, lightweight, in my opinion, and they're, again, very inexpensive. So let's go ahead and put some shots through it and sight it in at 50 yards, and then go from there. So stay tuned. All right, guys, let's go ahead and shoot a group down. Got it pretty close enough to sight it in. But as far as the optic goes, again, it is clear enough to do what you need to do. Again, it's very inexpensive, and everything's going to dictate how rough you are with your stuff, which sometimes I'm rough with it, but not rough. But either way, let's go ahead and put a group down range and see what kind of group we can get here at 50 yards. All right, let's see if we can do something here. All right, I think that's good enough. Again, at 50 yards, I can see all the way zoom into 6. I can see about, I don't know, 6, 7 feet left and right. And of course, same way up and down. At 100 yards, if I'm looking at a target, I can see pretty much, of course, wider because, you know, it's not really zoomed in all the way. It's just close enough to see what you can need to identify, of course. But I'm not going to be able to see a paper target at 100 yards as close as I'm going to do 50 yards. But you can identify and see what's beside it. I want to say about, I don't know, 15, 20 feet left to right. Looking down 100 yards distance. But yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and check out that target and see what kind of group we get. Stand by. All right, guys, this is my group here that I shot, sighting it in, brought it up. Still need to go a little to the right, but I think that's good enough. Then that's just me. But here's the 5 group there. Again, that's just me on a tripod. Again, it's not a stable thing for me, but it's close enough for me at 50 yards. That's pretty good. But again, not bad at all. All right, let's continue. All right, let's have some fun. Take a few shots down about 75 yards. Got a seal target down there. See if I can hit it. All right, here we go. Hit. Yep. No problem. All right, let's go ahead, sight in the other one, and take some shots with it. Stand by. All right, guys, now we got the Ronin sighted in at 50 yards. Again, this is 1:6 to by 22nd focal plane LPVO. Again, you can keep the reticle same size. No matter if you zoom in and out, the reticle stays the same. Now, one thing I did notice on this one, I don't know if it's the battery or not, but this one, the reticle illumination is a little bit brighter than the other one. And again, you got the edge reticle, so if the battery goes there, you can still use the reticle on both of them. So that's pretty cool. I just like the compact size and everything. It's just not a big LPVO scope sticking in at front and back side. And again, it does a great job and it's lightweight. So as far as the clarity on this one, it's about the same as the other one. But enough talking, let's go ahead and take some shots on paper and get a group going here. All right, again, I'm not the best shooter here, so. Pull that one. All right, so again, on this model here, the turrets are captive, so a lot of people like that better. To me, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna go up a little more because I'm shooting still a little bit low. 2 more clicks, that'll be fine right there. But anyways, got a group down there. Let's go check out and see what it looks like. Stand by. All right, guys, this is where I sighted it in at 50 yards. A couple shots right there. And this is just now 5 groups. Still kind of low. I moved it up 2 more clicks. Hopefully that'll be good enough right there where it's at. Again, that's just maybe me. But other than that, the group seems to be pretty tight. And I like it. So let's go ahead and continue. All right, guys, now that we sighted in, let's go ahead and shoot some shots at 75 yards on a still target. All right, here we go. There you go, no problem. So again, LPVO optics 1:6 is not the most magnified but variable of LPVOs nowadays. They start around, I think, at 1.4 or either 1.6, the more popular ones, 1.6, 1.8, and 1.10. 1.10 is going to give you the most magnification, which I prefer 1.10. But if you want something just, you know, CQB or, you know, mid-range and in, definitely something like this. Compact as well, lightweight and affordable at that. The reticle is very nice. Like I said, you see the reticle is almost like a shoe and a crosshair in the middle. I have to look and remember again. But again, it's an edge reticle. It's illuminated, 6 brightness. This one is the most brighter than the other one. Turrets, they're all the same. They're tactile. They are not mushy at all. That's one thing a lot of people concerned about. This one, It has maybe slight little play right there, but nothing major. It's going to do what you can. Zero it by unscrewing the screw just like the other one. You know, take it off and zero it, and that way you can have it ready to go if you need to make an adjustment on the go. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Triton 1-6 optics. So let's continue. All right, what do I think about the Triton Navigator and the Ronin LPVO? So scope, I think they're pretty decent in my opinion. You save a lot of money on optics like this if you're doing a budget build and you can afford one of the high ends LPVO, and you can get it on Amazon Prime. You can get it free shipped to you or whatever it may be. You're not going to spend a lot of money on this to do what you need to do. Whatever it may be, it's going to work. Again, as far as durability goes, that's something can't really say much about it. I know we haven't put many rounds through them and everything, but it held zero, in my opinion, still held zero through, you know, short barrel and long barrel rifles here. And again, you can pretty much use it whatever platform you need to. Use it for hunting, use it on whatever it may be, for range stores, whatever it may be. LPVO is just the way to go nowadays. Again, if you want something that's going to be just mid-range and closed in, these 1-6 are pretty good in my opinion for what needs to be done and you know what they are capable to do. Again, you got the two different versions as far as the second focal plane and first focal plane. Again, that comes to preference. I'm a second focal plane. I don't like my reticle to change when I'm magnifying my scope or anything of that nature, but they both have similar reticle. The illuminated up to 6. They are not the brightest, but it's bright enough to see what you need to do. And again, you got the edge reticle. If the battery goes there, you can still use the scope, whatever it may be. But let me know what you think about the Ronin and the Navigator from Triton LPVO 1-6, 124 and 20 LPVOs from again Triton. I appreciate those guys for sending this. Definitely a great budget LPVO optic if you're looking for something like that. All right, guys, as usual, if you're new to the channel, hit the like button, subscribe, turn notification bells on when new video comes up. I really appreciate it if you do so. Help me out to get 20,000 this year. We're almost there, so make sure to hit the subscribe button and help me out. As well, follow me on all social media like Instagram. I'm always active over there on Instagram, posting all kind of different things, deals, discount, all kind of different products like this coming up on the channel. Kind of give you a heads up what's coming up and what I'm reviewing at that time, sneak peek of what's coming up. As well, check out my link on my bio, my campsite. That's where you can check all discount codes and save some money. As well, there are affiliated links that you can use there, and that helps me out as well. All right, guys, as usual, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next one. Goodbye.